season. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Detroit Lions and the Seattle Seahawks. On one sideline, look at the Lions head coach. They signed staying on the road to begin the year. They got that win last week, hoping to do the same now. Along the opposing sideline, the head coach of the Seahawks. His side not as fortunate in their opener, hoping the home crowd can will them to the victory here in week 2. Welcome everybody tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here as Jake Bates is going to get this started. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. They're led by one of the fastest quarterbacks in the game from Alabama. Here's Jalen Milroe.
And you wonder, as he's about to take his first snap today, yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Staying with Walker. Shoots away from one. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want it.
And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send them off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing them up with a sack, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
4th down punt from the Seahawks. And that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. And getting the chance to bring them out, somebody making his first career start.
It's always fun, puts a smile on my face when I see a rookie leading an offense out. A lot of them look like 10-year vets with confidence and poise in the middle of that huddle, in the middle of their teammates. Let's watch his first couple throws. That's where sometimes you can see some of those nerves slipping through.
They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Going to the ground again on first. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Let's go. Go.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
3rd down, Seahawks with 6 defensive backs out there. Throw here, third down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one does not go far. Pushing the pace right away to start the game.
It's fourth down.
They'll throw for it. Forced out to his right. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first. Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Walker on first down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior plays?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock it behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
Here we go, set.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Bill Rowe from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Brings up second and a yard at
Let's
the
go now.
18-yard line.
Ready?
They give up the gut to Walker. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
19.
Offense is set. First and 10. From the gun, Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
That's another Seahawks first down.
Alert! Alert!
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
On the stop.
Situational football. Looking at first and goal, these defenses know what's coming at them. More often than not, a run play. It really is better to throw the ball unless you've got a way to disguise the run, and there was no disguising on that one.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up at second and goal.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18
Shotgun now for Milrow. And he drives this forward to the 6.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Ready, ready?
Third down from the gun. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Great groupie to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Lions headed out for their second drive of the game. They're coming off a fourth down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing. Complete out to the right side. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Give him 13 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Lions.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Up to the ground by Nick Emanwari. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. this run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Again, it's Gibbs. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. So the long run a positive, but we see the negative here as one of his blockers in some distress following the play. To throw here on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Let's go.
They're going play action. Buying some time left. Throw left side, complete. He's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
Okay, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
He gets it out left, and it's gone. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Give him 5 on the play, and that is good for a Detroit first down. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. Lions well within striking distance. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
This is going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on third down. Again to Mixon up the middle. We sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Fourth down in inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it. Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Another one for Gibbs. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go. Brock, they take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
This time it's a passing play. On the move, headed right. Intercepted in the end zone. Ryan Branch has it.
Yeah, I totally get it. You pass it here because that's what's comfortable. Largely it's what you did to get down inside the red zone, but so often what works in theory doesn't work in practice, and it can lead to some pretty nasty results.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks pull out in front further, 13-zip. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Rookie's extra point is good. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
14. Lions, nothing.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Running it with David Montgomery. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
3rd down run by Gibbs. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Like a turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did. We've got a Seahawk that is injured out there. They're going to tend to him now. We're going to get a challenge here. Looks like the Seahawks saw things differently.
Previous play is under review.
So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this. He did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
So the challenge ends up successful. He, in fact, did not get both feet in. This is incomplete. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Only a minute and 57 seconds left between us and halftime at this point. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that gets him back to within 11.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Seahawks are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. First down throw here from Milrow. Arroyo on the catch. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
It was a great throw to a nice route to catch to move in the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's Milrow, first and 10. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay. 2nd and 3 now.
Let's go now.
Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Finds Smith and Jigba. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Sends this to the end zone. It's complete. Play made by Cup. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks both racing them to the halftime locker room. Cooper Kupp, the touchdown. Ruby adds the extra point. And the Seahawks push their lead to 18.
Seahawks 21. Lions 3.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And we're down inside a minute to play here in the 2nd quarter, but that is enough time to get a drive together. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the backup. First throw. Connects on one to Jamison Williams. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good. Lions.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. Get some space around midfield. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
That's another Detroit Lions.
Goff on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And they bring him down. It looks like he got it to the 27. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Lions first down.
He's going to throw this one. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Still sticking with the passing game. Hits him on the out route. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
A gain of 5.
Throwing it again here. That's St. Brown working the sideline, complete. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. Bates' kick is up and good. And that lowers the deficit to 15. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our spin around the NFL starts now. We begin with a visit to Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. The Panthers at home to take on the visiting Dallas Cowboys. And here's the Cowboys wideout. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. Put it in the books as a 76-yard score. The Cowboys get a second straight win to start the year as they get the tough road victory. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And some opening drive points would be invaluable, Brock, trailing by 2 scores as they leave that locker room. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Throw here, 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th down. The Lions ready for the punt. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. The Seahawk offense taking the field now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, Milrow. On the left side, taken in by Adams. Nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. All set to go now from the 35.
At the 35-yard line.
19. The right side is caught by Ferguson. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. They get 6 and a first down as well.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. Running quick there. They bring it to the turn. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. That play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Here we go.
Milrow from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Dime coverage from the Lions. 3rd down.
Come on. Set. Ready.
They'll send a receiver left. Milroe throwing on third down. All in left side. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Walker now from the gun. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Shotgun now for Milroe. Right side into the hands of Adams. Well, he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
In the red zone now. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
To the air, Milroe. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. Rookie's extra point is good. And the Seahawks grow the lead now to 22 points. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. They've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. New set of downs for him from the 31. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Get the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
13 more yards. That's another Detroit.
Throwing now, another shotgun. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense in the hurry-up now.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Finds his man over the middle. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So the flag not necessary, Brock. He made the catch anyway, and they're going to take that yardage instead. The interference penalty is declined.
Really a testament to his focus throughout that play. It's one thing to catch balls in practice or on air or even 7-on-7, but to do it through violence, through aggression, through interference on the other side, typically is what separates the good from the great receivers in this league.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Offensive line fast.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 7-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd. He rolls to his right. Touchdown, Detroit. some in the third.
Detroit.
We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there,
Yeah.
because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
They'll try for two. Goff gets his line set.
The Lions will set up for the two-point conversion.
Trying for it on the ground. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that two-point attempt. Well, two left on the table there. Forget the goal line, Brock. They barely got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, to me right there, Kate, that's a sign this defense did their homework, studied their tendencies. Yeah, no way that running back was going to get that one in. Not with that force of the defense coming at him.
And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Seahawks and quarterback Jalen Milroe ready for their next drive. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they'd welcome the same level of play on this series as well.
Here we go.
Drive begins with a walker run, and they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Throwing here, Milroe. That's taken in by Cup. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
They'll throw, third and long. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. Michael Dixon will kick it away. He's brought down before the return gets far. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And they sure surprised us, going for two in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. Didn't do it there.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Back now, pressure coming. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. Working quickly here.
Quarterback is sacked. A loss of 12 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Third and long for him here. Chased out to his right. Rolling, and takes a deep shot down the middle. And it is incomplete. Win big on the final play of our 3rd quarter. And nothing comes from it as we hit the break. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. On now comes their punter. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. He'll have this fair catch right along the 25. The Seahawks offense running out now. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Go! Bronco 80. Ready.
Milroe looking to throw. And the Lions are there to bring him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. Throwing now, Milroe. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Now, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? That slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. Punting unit out now. And he'll try to hit this one well. Collects this at the 32. Can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Short pass brought in. Rolling into enemy territory. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. To throw here on first down. And another one caught by St. Brown. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Pass play now. Hits him on the out route. This one goes for 3 yards. And the Lions have a first down.
That's good. Lions, first down.
Still sticking with the passing game. Bails out of the pocket quick. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. He finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call, and remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail, it would just ring and ring and ring. Still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive. Is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board?
Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Off the play fake, Milroe. To the left, he's got a roll. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. He felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Holding short, it's Milroe. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. This kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The Lions get ready to return to the field. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Gibbs now from the gun. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap here to go. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Goff on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
Here we go.
Desperation time here. Got Williams, and it's complete. He's going to have this one down to the 20. Goff getting his guys to the line quick.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Lions first down.
In the red zone on 1st. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions making a 4-point game here in the 4th. And now for the point after. And crucially, to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the 4th. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Bill Rowe from the gun. Inside, Ferguson's got it. And he's going to be a yard shy of the 1st as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Come on, set! Panthers!
And off to Walker from the gun. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
They motion Cup over right. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still 3rd down.
Ready?
Now facing 3rd and 8 after that delay of game penalty.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks making a 9-point advantage. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Grouping adds the extra point. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun. Call. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
From the gun. Call. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Into traffic, complete! And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
1st down.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Lions down by 10. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Throwing again. Here's Goff. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted.